No mosque here. No mosque here. No mosque at Ground Zero.
Hello, what seems to be the problem?
I can't believe that Muslims want to build a mosque at Ground Zero. Have they no respect for the victims of September 11th?
Why can't they build a mosque here? Doesn't the First Amendment of the Constitution guarantee freedom of religion?
Don't talk to me about freedom of religion. There are no churches in Saudi Arabia. If we can build a church in Saudi Arabia, then you can talk to me about freedom of religion.
I'm sorry, but Saudi Arabia is a monarchy, not a democracy. They have a king. People in that country don't have the same rights to petition their government as we do here. Besides, why should we as Americans use Saudi Arabia as a standard for our own freedoms? Not to mention that most Muslims aren't even from Saudi Arabia. It's not even the largest Muslim country. The country with the largest Muslim population is Indonesia, and they are a democracy. All religions are practiced freely there, and this is just one example.
I don't care. Muslims brought down the World Trade Center. Building a mosque at this site will be seen as a victory for the terrorists.
Well, first of all, why should we give a shit what the terrorists think? If we sacrifice our freedoms and American values, that would be a victory for the terrorists. Secondly, it's not at Ground Zero. It's 2 blocks away from the northeast corner of the site. In more practical terms, it's more like 4 or even 5 blocks away from Ground Zero. And third, it's not even really a mosque. It's more of a community center like a YMCA that will have a prayer area. Not to mention that it's already been here for a year without any problems. It's just being used as a political football to sway paws like you in the next election. Some politicians will support the constitutional argument for freedom of religion, and others try to gain the upper hand with the voters by claiming that they support the will of the people.
I don't care. This is hallowed ground. No mosque here.
I'm sorry, hallowed ground? This was a freaking Burlington coat factory that's been abandoned for years. Whatever happened to the free market? The property owners can sell the building to whomever they like.
I don't care. Muslims don't have any respect for the victims.
Many of the victims were Muslims. I honestly don't believe that they would mind.
Are you saying that you support the terrorists?
Realistically speaking, over 20% of the world's population is Muslim. By some estimates, it's the largest religion in the world with more followers than even Christianity. There's just no way that the actions of a handful of misguided assholes can speak for 1.5 billion people.
I don't care. They should move it farther away.
Why should this community be held responsible for something they had nothing to do with? And how far away is acceptable? And who gave you the right to make this call?
I am just expressing how I feel about this.
Okay, fine, I respect that. But tell me, why should you be allowed to express your feelings and beliefs?
It's in the Constitution. Freedom of speech is my First Amendment right.
Okay, so you are saying that your First Amendment rights trump Muslims' First Amendment rights?
I guess so.
I think you should take your protest 5 or 10 blocks that way out of respect for all of the innocent and peace-loving Muslims that you are marginalizing with your hate-mongering.
Whatever. It's time for me to go home anyways to watch Fox News. Since I don't have a mind of my own, I need Glenn back to tell me what to think.
Have fun with that, idiot.